Yes, students. So we'll consider this is the truth table given to us. So we are going to find out the min terms and the max terms. So whenever the output is 1, we are getting min terms. Whenever the output is 0, we are getting max terms. By using min terms, we can create SOP, sum of product term, sum of product expression, SOP expression. And by using max terms, we can create or we can have POS expression, product of sums expression. Hope it's clear, students. Right, fine. We'll go to this part. That means we'll take the min terms. While we are taking min terms, I'm coming to here. The output is 1. So I'm going to take the min term. If the input is 0, we are taking complement of the variable. Complement of this. If input is 1, we are taking direct variable. Okay. Here complement of the variable while we are taking min terms. So if it is 1, input is 1, we are taking direct variable. Okay. Here, then A, yes, it's better to ask from you. Yes, I want the first min term. Asma, what is the min term here? This line. Yeah. Hope you can unmute. Yeah. Asma.
A bar, B bar,
Yes, A bar, B bar, C. Okay. Right. Then I'm coming to here. Here also output is 1. Yes, Duria, what is the min term here?
A bar, BC,
Yeah, A bar, B, C. Good. Yes, Ilma, what is the min term here?
A, B, C bar,
A, B, C bar. Duria, what is the min term here?
ABC,
A, B, C. Right. So likewise, we can have the min terms. All these are called as min terms because whenever the output is 1, then we took this. All these are considered as min terms. Right. Now I am going to take the max terms. So by using min terms, what we can create, what is the expression we can create? SOP
SOP,
expression or the POS expression?
SOP,
Yeah, SOP expression. We can create the SOP expression. First of all, we'll create it. Yes, I'm going to have the SOP expression. So here output is Q. Q equals A bar, B bar, C, 1 min term plus A bar, B, C, second min term plus A, B, C bar, third min term plus A, B, C. That's all. This is the SOP expression we got by using this truth table. Right. Now I am going to take max terms. Okay. There's a little difference is there while we are taking max terms. Right. We'll see. Yes. First one I'll do for you. Okay. Concentrate. So here while we are taking max terms whenever the output becomes 0. If the output is 0, we are taking the max term. So if input is 0, we are taking the direct variable. If input, we'll consider here, if input is 1, we are taking the complement of the variable, complement of that input. Okay, that means here 0, 0, 0 is there. A0, B0, C0. So we are having A plus B plus C. Because of 0, we are taking direct variable or direct input there. If it is 1, for example, if A is 1, we are taking A bar. But in while we are having min terms, it is not like that. It is opposite of that. Okay, hope it's clear. So here I took one max term, a bar, b bar, a bar plus, sorry, a plus b plus c. Don't be confused. All right, a plus b plus c. Right, I'm going to have other max terms. Yes, from you, Asma. What is the max term here? It's better to use another color. Just a minute. A plus b plus c. Yes, Asma, what is the max term here?
A plus B bar plus C.
Yeah, good. A plus b bar plus c. Shafia, what is the max term here?
A bar
Just a minute. A bar
plus B plus C.
b plus c. Yes, good. Right, I'm coming to this one. Here also output 0. Yes, Ilma, what is the output here? Sorry,
bar
what is
plus
the max term here? Yeah, a bar plus,
B plus C bar.
yeah, b plus c bar. Hope it's clear, students. Simple concept is there. All, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right, good, fine. Now we'll have the POS expression. Okay, POS expression using these max terms. Okay, we can write like this: SOP expression using min terms, POS expression using max terms. Sorry. Yes, these are the max terms here. Always we do not need to do like this. This is the first example, 3 input variable. That's why I, sorry, take like this. Then you can easily understand. Yeah. Max terms. Okay, these are min terms. These are max terms. Okay, correct. Right, I'm going to create the POS expression, POS expression. So Q equal first max term a plus b plus c. We have to use the brackets there. And second max term a b bar plus c. Third max term a bar plus b plus c. The last max term a bar plus b plus c bar. Okay, again I'll check it. A plus b plus c. Okay, a plus b bar plus c. Okay, a bar b plus c. Okay, a bar plus b plus c bar. Right, so this is the max POS expression. By using this truth table, we can have the SOP expression and POS expression. We call this expression as, there's a name to these expressions. Yes, that is called standard SOP expression. Okay, we call this one as standard. Don't write, students. I'll give the time to write this one. Just concentrate. Standard SOP expression, and even we can say canonical SOP expression. Here this one, standard POS expression, standard POS expression, and even we can say canonical POS expression. Right, these are the names we use there. So why we call it as standard SOP expression? Yeah, students, do you have any idea why we call this one as standard sorry, not stand, standard. Sorry. Standard SOP expression. Why we call it as standard SOP expression or the canonical SOP expression? Because each min term, all three variables are there. That may be direct variable or complemented variable, no problem. But see, this min term ABC is there. This min term ABC is there. Here ABC is there. So each and every min term, all the inputs are there. That's why we call it as standard SOP expression. Okay, if there's, for example, if you consider this expression not comes like this, but if we have a expression like this, this is not standard SOP expression, because this min term, there's no all three variables, only two variables are there, two inputs are there. Okay, so here it is not like that. A, B, C bar, no, right? While we are taking an SOP expression by using a truth table, we are getting standard SOP expression. Even we can say canonical SOP expression, because each min term, all the inputs, all the variables are included. ABC is there. And here, if we consider POS expression, so POS expression is taking using max terms. So each max term, ABC, all three variables are there, all three inputs included there. So it is called as standard POS expression. Even we can say canonical POS expression. Okay. Is it clear, students? Until this, is it very clear? I want to know.
Yes, sir.
Others?
Yeah.
Right. So it's better to write down this. So this is the truth table, and we got min terms and max terms. First understand, don't try to copy this. That means as see the board and copy this. Just you can write the, that means draw the truth table, and you can have the min terms and max terms. Then you can check it with whiteboard. It's better, students. It will take little time, but okay, no problem. Don't copy this as it is. Just draw the truth table by seeing whiteboard. Then you can have min terms and max terms. Then you can create SOP expression, standard SOP expression, and standard POS expression. Then you can check it out whether I am correct or not. It's better. So hereafter we'll do one, yes, 2 or 3 questions related to this. That means in exam they're asking these kind of questions, and hereafter we have to do another thing. I'll explain it later after we got the idea of this truth table and SOP POS expression, right? Okay, students, quickly write down this. As I said, don't copy down it, just copy that truth table. After that, you have to take min terms, max terms, SOP expression, POS expression, and check it out whether it is correct or is there any mistakes. Clear? Students, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Right, okay. Then go through this. After completion, please raise your hands. Right, hope it's clear. So before going to next part, I'll give an exercise to you. So I'll give the truth table. You have to find out the min terms and max terms. Then you have to get the SOP expression and POS expression. So this SOP expression is called as standard SOP expression. Because of each and every min term, all the inputs are mentioned. If any of one min term, if there's no all three inputs, it is not standard one. So all the min terms, if all inputs are mentioned, it is standard SOP expression. That may be direct variable or the complement variable, no problem. Here, A bar, B bar, C, direct variable or complement variable, no problem. But it should include all the inputs, each and every min term. Here also, POS expression, we are creating the POS expression using max terms. So each and every max term, If all the inputs are included, it may be direct variable or the complement variable, complement one, no problem. It is called as standard POS expression or the canonical POS expression. Right, students, we'll go through. I'll give an exercise. So you have to do it correctly. And yeah, hope you got the idea here. So you have to find out the min terms and the max terms. And finally, you have to get the standard SOP expression and standard POS expression. Right. We'll have a truth table like this, 3 input. And as I'm going to give the output like this. 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, students, this is the truth table given to you. So you have to take the min terms and max terms, and finally you have to find out the standard SOP expression and standard POS expression. Quickly do it, students. Now you got the idea, you understood what you want to do. So quickly answer this question. That means I have given the truth table. So you have to find out the min terms and max terms, and finally standard SOP expression and standard POS expression. After completion, raise your hand, students. Right, okay. A bar, B, C bar plus, A, B bar, C bar plus, A, B bar, C plus,
A, B, C bar
A, B, C bar. One,
plus
two,
A,
three,
B,
four,
C.
plus A, B, C. Right. This is the standard SOP expression you got. We'll check, right? Then I'm taking standard POS expression. Yes, Duria, what is your standard POS expression?
A plus B plus C inside the bracket.
A plus B plus C within bracket.
A plus B plus C bar.
A plus B plus C bar.
A plus B bar plus C bar.
A plus B bar plus
B C bar.
B bar plus C bar. Is it? Duria, the last term, last max term.
Sorry, sir. A
Yeah,
bar plus. No, sir.
right. 2 max terms. Okay, third one. Yes, Duria. I just ask you answer. That means I will check it out. Sometimes they may have mistakes. We'll check. Third max term.
A plus B bar plus C bar.
Right. We'll check this. I'm going to have the min terms and max terms. Then we can see whether this standard SOP expression and standard POS expression correct or not. Right. Quickly, I'm go through. Here, first of all, I'm taking the min terms. So here, A bar, B, C bar. Here, output is 1. So I'm taking min term A, B bar, C bar. Okay. Here, output is 1. I'm taking a min term A, B bar, C. Here, output is 1. Another min term A, B, C bar. Here, output is 1. So A, B, C. So these are the minterms. We'll check A bar, B, C bar. Okay. A, B bar, C bar. Okay. A, B bar, C. Okay. A, B, C bar. Okay. A, B, C. Okay. So this standard SOP expression is correct. So we took the minterms, and if we write the minterms with summation, that means plus, it becomes standard SOP expression, right? Right, I'm coming to max terms here, right? I'll use another color there. Here, A, B, C. Here output is 0. So A plus B plus C. So the second max term 0, 0, 1, that means A plus B plus C bar. Here next max term A plus B bar plus C bar. Right, we'll check here A plus B plus C. Okay, the second max term A plus B plus C bar. Okay, third max term A plus B bar plus C bar. Hope it's very clear, students. So likewise, we can have the standard SOP expression and standard POS expression by using a truth table. We can get these two standard expressions, so even we can say canonical expressions, right? So hereafter, we have to simplify this, okay, by using what? Boolean algebra laws. Earlier we have discussed. Yeah, students, is there any question? Right, okay. So we have to simplify this using Boolean algebra laws. Already we have discussed Boolean algebra laws. So now we do not need this. We need this, okay? Right. So yes, I'm taking this. Not this. I'll give this one to you, okay? Let me know the first SOP expression we took. SOP expression. Yes, students, what is the first SOP expression? Yes, Ilma.
So what we wrote now?
No, not now. Yeah, before this, I have explained one question.
Right, sir.
Yeah, I need SOP expression first.
A bar, B bar, C
A bar, B bar, C.
plus A bar, B, C
A bar, B, C
plus AB.
plus AB. No. Then earlier truth table one.
A,
Before this truth table, we did another truth table. That means we got the standard SOP expression, standard POS expression. I'm asking that SOP, standard SOP expression.
A, B, C bar. Sorry, sir. A, B, C bar plus
That means
A, B, C.
these two
No, I'm-
okay. These two minterms okay.
Yeah.
Right, then
A,
third one,
B, C bar,
A, B, C bar
A, B, C.
plus A, B, C. Right. Now I am going to simplify this using Boolean algebra laws. Just a minute, right. So this is the standard SOP expression. So we have to simplify this because we know to reduce the cost, it is very important to simplify a Boolean expression. If you create the circuit, this circuit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 OR gates. So 4 AND gates are there, 3 OR gates are there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 NOT gates are there. So if you create that circuit, actually it is high cost. So to reduce the cost, we have to simplify this using Boolean algebra laws, or even we can use Kana maps. That means after this, we'll learn how to simplify these expressions using Kana maps. So here we have to simplify this using Boolean algebra laws, right? First one I'll explain. Second one you have to do it, right? Okay. Here, most probably in Boolean algebra laws, I always that means I told several times the De Morgan's law and that distributive law and identity law. Those kind of laws that means frequently used, right? Okay. So A bar, B bar, C, A bar, B, C, A, B, C bar, A, B, C. I'm going to simplify this. Okay. Right. So here I have to find out the common parts first. Then I can use distributive law there. Right. We'll see how to use distributive law. B bar. Yeah. Here I can take these two as common. Okay. Here I can take this one common. Okay, according to distributive law, A bar C out of the brackets, within brackets, B bar plus B. Okay, hope it's clear. If we multiply this, A bar, B bar, C. Here, this one. If I multiply this, A bar, B, C. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. Then plus here I took AB out and within brackets C bar plus C. This is up to yes distributive law. Here I used distributive law. Then I can use what law here?
Inverse law.
Sorry,
Inverse law.
sorry, I can't hear you properly.
Inverse law.
Yeah, inverse law. We can use there, or we can say complement law or the inverse law. Right, according to that, B bar plus B, yeah, it's equal to
1.
1. Correct. B bar plus B equals to 1. Here C bar plus C
1.
equals to 1. Right. So A bar C into 1 means